Hi, Rogues. Happy Saturday. I hope that you're all having a good weekend. Last week, of course, I was not here on Saturday because my body was like, no! And this week, my body is also mad at me. I have a headache right now and some flashy stuff in my field of vision. It's all, similar, like migraine-y type stuff. But this week I don't have the nausea that literally wouldn't go away without me laying down. I don't really know what's going on. It's been persistent since last week. It's just like this, well, the flashy in my eye has been. So, I'm here. I want to play the game. I want to hang out with you all. And I want to try and go the full time, but we'll see because the headache has seemed to be getting worse. I already took medication for it, and that doesn't seem to be having a great effect. So yeah, we'll see. But it's a nightclub inside my head. It's one of these weird things where it feels like it's in my left eye. It's this little like region, sort of ovoid region that just flickers and flashes, and sometimes I notice it and sometimes I'm not. Natural light makes it worse. And it happens when I'm having migraine type symptoms. I don't know, but it's not in my left eye, because if I close my left eye, I still see it out of my right eye. And it's not in my right eye, because if I close my right eye, it's I don't think it's actually in my eyes, of course. Migraines are brain things. Anyway, regardless, I am here. Hopefully you're feeling better than I am. I've lived with this type of stuff for decades, so I try not to let it affect me too much, but I am a bit low energy because of it. But that doesn't mean I shouldn't mention that Elixir has subscribed for 23 months. Indeed, when did that happen? It's almost 2 years that I have been going live on Twitch. And in that 2 years, I've never taken a full week off of Twitch. I basically, apart from a stream here or there, don't take time off from this. And Lord Portico, there is a button. Welcome back. Thank you as well for 23-month resubscription. Hi, Detective Zen. I noticed that there's a holographic goose and 2 holographic ducks running around. I suppose somebody might be trying to play some sort of game, such as people in many parts of the US played as kids. Something about duck, goose. Although, for anybody who might be located in Minnesota, you will be unfamiliar with this. And instead of a goose, we need a gray duck. Because in Minnesota, it's duck, gray duck. You can fit so many months inside this elixir. Oh, dear. Anyway, so I don't want to be like super downer, but I did want to say, like, there's a chance I might end early today if like the headache is too much. We'll see. I don't know. I don't want to, but also just tired. And a brown goose just for good measure. So I do plan to still do Mass Effect tomorrow, and then there is no stream this coming Wednesday, and I do think I need an extended break. So there won't be a stream this coming Wednesday. I'm not going to stream next weekend. So from after tomorrow's stream until Monday after Thanksgiving, I'm just not going to stream because I need the break. Oh no, the entire stream is becoming foul. Is there a chance I'm very slowly turning into the Hulk? Very slowly turning into the Hulk? I'm not. I mean, I am angry all the time, but that I don't understand. Exciting. Oh dear. So the plan today is we have one more shrine in Ultima 6, and I would very much like to finish that. According to GOG, I have played this game, Ultima 6, for 50 hours. And there seems to be so much more game with the headaches and everything. I don't know. I mean, honestly, there was a triggering event, which was the double weather fronts that happened about a week ago. And my sinuses just haven't recovered. But I've also been having other symptoms that could be related. And I visited the doctor recently. I've been having muscle cramps that wake me up in the middle of the night. And so the doctor wants me to take some magnesium and potassium supplements. And from what I was reading while I was trying to decide which ones to get, it seems like those deficiencies in those minerals can also be a trigger for migraines. So possibly once I start taking those, this might also resolve alongside the cramps. We'll see. I don't know. I'm getting old, y'all. Apparently, I am. My body is starting to be like, hey, you've been going too long. It's time to take a break. Which is great, except I like streaming. I like hanging out with you all and playing games and just being around. I like. You heard getting old happens. I mean, yeah, time marches on, I guess. I don't know. But yeah. It's been interesting this last week though, watching the perpetual possible imminent death of Twitter. Like, I don't want it to go away, but at this point I'm also just kind of wary of using it. Not weary, wary. Because they had like 7,500 employees and now they have like 150. And their moderation team is basically gone. Their security people are basically gone. Even if it survives, I'm not sure I really want my info there anymore. I mean, they know quite a bit about me just from the fact that I've used the platform for a while, and since we are the product, they collect lots of data on the people that use the platform. So the other night I went through, like, I didn't get through all of the people I was following, but I went through a substantial number of the people I was following and followed them elsewhere if I could find somewhere else to follow them. Which for a lot of like the streamers and media personalities and things like that I followed was easy. For all the people that I follow on like Archives Twitter, all the like other archivists that are on Twitter, they don't have other social media linked in their bio anywhere. Most of them I didn't find another location to follow them and to stay connected with them. And that's like a large part of like how I maintain connections with some of my professional network. And if Twitter disappears, I'll lose that. Bird at risk. Birds are not at risk. Holographic ones running around the ship. Yeah. Oh. I would potentially be interested in that, Elixir. I just, because there are people that I interact with occasionally around archival content on the Twitters. But I haven't found that elsewhere. There are a number of archivists that moved over to Mastodon about 3 years ago. Because I created my Mastodon account back in like 2019. And a bunch of archivists did. But Mastodon, for me, didn't have enough. The pace was too slow. There was no reason for me to log in because people weren't posting. There was nothing for me to see there. And I have yet to find a way to have Mastodon notify me when users who I want to keep up with post something. So the experience there hasn't been as good. I have not generally used Instagram, mostly because it's owned by Facebook. And because it's very picture focused. And apparently people do include text with their photos, but most of the time you don't notice the text sitting there under the photo. And so I don't know. I haven't generally enjoyed the experience on Instagram. I know a lot of people are sort of shifting to one of the two, Mastodon or Instagram. I have both. I'm trying to check in on them more. I just don't know how good I'm going to be at Instagram. I don't take selfies. I don't take videos. These are not things. I traveled abroad and came back with no photos because it never occurred to me to take one. I don't know if that is Instadon. Yeah. Oh, no. Ooh, that sounds too much like a Trump product. Not a huge spot, but a chatty one. Okay. And I just realized, so yesterday, for some reason, I got this weird impulse to organize the photos on my phone. I had about 2,000 photos on my phone from the time that I first got an iPhone until now. And I went through and deleted a bunch. Because while I don't really take photos, if there's a specific purpose, then I have photos. But a lot of what I had are like screenshots or things like that, images that I saved from the internet, stuff like that. But what I realized is like half. So I think I kept like maybe 1,700. And half of those are photos of exhibits I've done for work. And so now those are all organized into albums with the exhibit names. And I think at some point, those should be on my Instagram. I should have put up the photos of the exhibits that I put up and just like shared those. I also have a bunch of photos of pies from when I was making pies, especially during lockdown, which is something I want to get back to. Sadly, I do not have the space/technology available to be able to do like a cooking stream. I would love to do that, but that would require us moving somewhere else, which right now isn't an option. And also, I don't know how I would do a pie baking stream. Like I suppose I could do like a stream, like one week we could focus on like making crust, and I could just prepare a bunch of crust, and then I could have that crust for future pies that I made. I suppose that would make sense. But so much of like pie making is you prep the stuff and then you stick it in the oven and you leave it in the oven for like an hour or two. Well, not two, but like an hour. I would have to find something to do with that hour. I don't know what to do with that. It was not just you. It was my internet service preventer wanting me to not talk about pie. Hi, Kaden. So yeah, I have considered, I would very much love to do a pie making stream or something like that. I just don't know logistically how to make it happen at this point, because there's no way that my kitchen is in any way available for streaming use. So there's that. I suppose games during a pie making, or yeah, I don't know. But I would like to share the pie making, and I would like to get back to the pie making. So I think what I'm going to do, so previously, while I was doing the pies, I had been working from a book of pie recipes, the Waitress pie recipe book. Let me share the info on the book. Go away. So I had been working from the Waitress pie book, Sugar, Butter, Flour. It is a pie recipe book that is associated with the musical based on the film The Waitress. And so if only there was a kind of graph to indicate how much of the stream should be dedicated to pie. So while I don't really think I have the setup to be able to do a pie baking stream at this point, I realized what I could do is I could actually just take photos of what I'm doing, and I could share via images the pie stuff. And that if I really do want to try and be a little more active on like social media and on like Instagram in particular, sharing photos of my pie stuff would be a good way to do that. So what I think I might do is actually go back and do all of the pies from that book starting from the beginning and just work my way through the entire book. So I've done a bunch of them from that book, but it was like, oh, what do we feel like having this week? I haven't done, I'm going to cook this book. And I think I might do that. You put your historic pie making adventure last Pie Day on Instagram. See, I have photos from that. And I only put them on Twitter. I didn't even think to put them on Instagram because I never use Instagram, or I never did use Instagram. But I realized I could have content that I could be putting out there. I just need to get back into baking pies, which I do miss. The problem is what to do with the pies, because I like making them and I like eating them much less. So don't cook the book. It will burn and not be tasty. Okay. Anyway, I am very much in digression mode. I should probably bring the game up. The game that we've been playing since I went live. Extra points if you don't eat the pies, just make them and then pile them up somewhere. No! I also have random recipes for pies that I've collected over the years, and other baked goods and things like that. If anybody's familiar with the TV show Pushing Daisies, one of the main characters runs a pie shop, and there are pies mentioned all throughout the half season and half season that exist of that show. That show was done dirty. It was a mid-season pickup, so you got half a season for the starting season. And it came back for a second season and was canceled halfway through the season. So you got the equivalent of one standard television season for one of the most visually stunning shows that I have ever seen. It had numerous Broadway actors in it, and there was singing. It was an interesting concept, as with one of the characters having a supernatural ability and using it to solve crimes. If any show was to be rebooted in the modern streaming era, I wish Pushing Daisies was that show. I have no idea if ABC will ever do it, but dang, I wish they would. Anyway, don't figuratively cook the books because you don't admit to faking. Yeah, don't admit to crimes on the internet. Okay, I said something about moving to the game. I should probably bring the game screen up. Hey, look, it's a game screen, because this is a game stream. I should possibly make the game audible. Haha! I have successfully transitioned to the screen that has the game stuff on it. Let me see if the game will actually let me enter the game, or if it's going to crash like it did a couple weeks ago. So anyway, I've just been considering stuff like that. I also need to rebuild my website, which there is no reason for me to share that website at this point, which is part of why I need to rebuild it. I have not updated my website for probably 2 years. And I need to just completely shut it down and create a new one. That's a lot of work, but I need to do it. Okay. Sorry, we can continue chatting, and if people have recommendations for where I can find unique pie ideas, I would be interested. I had this idea a couple years ago for a dragon fruit pie, and we bought dragon fruit. And I delayed too long and the dragon fruit went bad before I could use it. Because I had the idea, I wanted to do it, and then I didn't have the energy and it didn't get done. And I have yet to go back and actually try to make the dragon fruit pie. Okay. We did not finish our talk with Aganar last week. We just started speaking to Aganar. Well, I guess 2 weeks ago. Anyway, let's find out what's going on. We are in Moonglow. Lord Aganar of Moonglow is this person. We spoke to him long enough to know that Moonglow and honesty are keywords. Let's see. Good afternoon, Avatar. Is there aught else I can aid thee with? Well, yes, indeed. Let's talk about Moonglow. Appropriate that we're going on the Seven Seas because you're asking us to pirate. Oh, Detective Zen, excellent. That deserves points. Moonglow. Well, you might ask. Fine, I misspelled Moonglow. Verily, 'tis a fine town. Hast thou ever thought of moving here? No. Thou wouldst not regret it. There's good fishing off our shores and plenty of merriment to be found at the Blue Bottle. Right. Fishing. Bottle. Have you thought of moving here? Let's see. Fishing. Aye, indeed. Great. That was a very lengthy conversation thread. Thou wilt see much drinking at the Blue Bottle Tavern, and singing and revelry and telling of tales, but mostly drinking. Taverns. Also, I have not yet decided what I am doing for Thanksgiving. I did ultimately get an invitation, and my response... So, I haven't gathered with my family for a holiday since before lockdown. I did go up once. My older brother was visiting with his kids, and so we drove up for a couple of hours to see them at my dad's place, but that wasn't on a holiday. And like the regular like holiday gatherings that I'm expected to show up to hadn't been happening. And so my sister-in-law reached out and said, sorry for the late invitation, but that they were gathering people at their place and invited us to go. And my response was that Philip is traveling out of state to go and spend a couple of days with a friend. I was invited to go on that too, and I don't really care for traveling that much. But my response to my sister-in-law was, Philip's going to Ohio to visit a friend, and I had been planning some unstructured downtime. So thank you very much for inviting me, but I would rather stay here and just have some time off. And in that vein, it's like, I kind of want to have a Thanksgiving meal, but I don't really want to cook. And I've made myself a Cornish hen before. I could do that again. I just don't really want to cook. But the only place I've really found where I could buy a meal for one, there are places where you can buy Thanksgiving dinner, but it's all like feeds 4 to 6, feeds 8 to 10, and they're all like kind of expensive. So the only place that I've really found nearby that I could get a Thanksgiving dinner for one person is Cracker Barrel, and I just cannot bring myself to purchase anything at that restaurant, because that restaurant is in the same vein as like Hobby Lobby and Chick-fil-A and etc. Anyway, sorry. I apparently distracted myself again. Let's see. We're asking Agonar about drinking. If thou art curious, why not go pay a visit? Thou cannot miss it. Tis the biggest building in town. Where does Agonar get his hair done? I don't know. I actually don't like the way his hair looks in this illustration, personally. It just looks weird. His head looks too tall, maybe? I don't know. But it also sort of reminds me of like 80s... I want to say like, I don't know, it brings to mind like He-Man or Conan or those type of things, not them specifically, but that style of character is what this image brings to mind for me, and it could be completely wrong. But yeah. I wanted to ask you, Mayor of Moonglow, about your runestone and your mantra. Oh, I forgot to ask about honesty. Oh, so Penumbra might be able to help you with that. Good to know. Let's ask the honesty question. Honesty is the virtue we prize most highly here in Moonglow. We are the closest to the shrine of honesty, and indeed, the rune of honesty was entrusted into my care some years ago. Honesty is virtue of Moonglow. I mean, I knew this. Looks like he can take an axe to the head and be okay. Shrine. 'Tis north of here on Dagger Isle. So if you had not played the previous 5 games, that would be important information. I had it once, but I entrusted it to Baven's care, and he is the most honest man I know. He lives with Penumbra. Well, tell me about these 2 people then. Eh? Eh? Haven't seen him around lately. Penumbra should be able to tell you where to find him. The person with the rune of honesty is missing? Also, it really seems like the mayor is kind of useless and Penumbra knows everything. I can't imagine what Baven sees in her. Well, perhaps it's that she's very knowledgeable and, I mean, you seem to refer everything to her. She seems to be the person who everybody goes to for everything. Maybe that's what Baven sees in Penumbra. Well, Lord Mayor Agonar, I think we're going to say goodbye to you and go see if we can find this Penumbra person. Until next we meet, then. Oh, hey, I'm not going to say any spoilers, but did people see Critical Role on Thursday? The first part of their 2-part Mighty 9 reunion? It was, like I said, I'm not going to give any spoilers, so all I'm going to say is it was longer than a standard episode of Critical Role. Okay. Oh, we have the book. The book. The clue book that tells us information about the places that we visit. What does it say about Moonglow? Moonglow. They call Moonglow the town of honesty, the town of drunkenness. They call Moonglow the town of honesty. The town of drunkenness would be more to the point if you ask me. The Blue Bottle Tavern serves the best ale you'll find anywhere. My old pal Deridius practically lives there, and Manril does almost as well. Him you might catch working occasionally, but nobody's perfect. There's a chap named Baven I used to play poker with. Poor fellow was too honest to bluff. He was a decent sort, but he passed away last year under rather unfortunate circumstances. Seems he had an allergic reaction to a short piece of steel that somehow found its way between his ribs. Agonar, the so-called Lord of Moonglow, hasn't even noticed Baven's dead yet. He pretty much lets the town take care of itself, which suits me fine, and he's a regular at the tavern too. Anyhow, Baven's got a nice crypt in the secret catacombs under the tavern. Manrel slips down there when he can to pay his respects. They were cousins, and Manrel's got the only key to the crypt. There's a secret door in the Blue Bottle pantry that leads there. There's one other you should know about, and that's Penumbra. Nobody knows what's going on between her and Baven, but she always had a smile on her face when he was around. These days, she mostly keeps to herself. She's a strange one, all right, and doubtless has a skeleton or two in her closet. But if you need to know the mantra of honesty, she's probably the only one in town sober enough to help you. So we've got Lord Agonar's Manor, Penumbra the Seer, and the Blue Bottle Tavern as the only 3 buildings to pay attention to. I think everything's set. I get paranoid when I switch scenes to ones that I don't use very often, because I don't know that I have everything set up right. Honest drunkenness. You haven't watched CR in a while? I generally have it on Thursday night. I will admit I have not paid as much attention to Campaign 3. I vaguely know what's going on, but I definitely miss parts. Someday I will go back and just rewatch Campaign 3 to really get a handle on everything that was happening. I've just been so busy. It's been hard to keep up with that one. Good old Deridius. All right. So this should not be anything. Whereas, seems like a bunkhouse. It's not labeled on the town map, so this should be Lord Agonar's house. And it is Lord Agonar's house. I don't know why I always go into people's houses. I don't have anything I want to steal from them, and I don't know, I just have to take a look inside. Because I can. Because in real life, I would never just walk into some random person's house when they aren't home. Alright. The Blue Bottle Tavern. Oi. Hello there. Hello. Talk to me! Talk to me! Peasant? A very jolly looking peasant. Right. Moonglow. You see a man who looks very amused. Whether with his surroundings or himself is hard to say. Ah, welcome, my lord. Come have a drink with me. Man who looks very amused. Keyword, drink. No, not drinking. Drink. Have you had your fortune told yet? No. Some people think Penumbra is a hoax, but she knows her stuff. You should bear with her. I need to write down Penumbra's name real quick before we move on so I don't forget that it's a keyword. She can truly be of great assistance to you. Oh, great. That's wonderful. What is your name, dear fellow? Oh. It's not Deridius, it's Deridlus. Deridlus. And what was yours again? Oh, yes, of course. Come have a seat. What's your job, Deridlus? Trying to discover all the subtleties of Fraser's Folly is almost a career in itself. I have no idea what Fraser's Folly is. Unless it's referring to the television show Frasier, in which there are many follies. He smiles. Let's ask about drink. Hi, this is the home of Fraser's Folly. I suppose we're going to need to ask about Fraser's Folly, because I have no idea what this is. In all the towns of Britannia, you'll find no better brew. Ah! Best ale in Britannia. Why is this peasant's head covered in bacon? Maybe the town had a meat fashion contest. Uh-huh. Rune? Hi, indeed. A toast to Rune. I'm guessing this is his default answer. Let's try just a random word. Book. Book? Hi, indeed. A toast to book. Oh, dear. Mm-hmm. The bacon fat ginger snaps. How many dozen cookies are you planning this year, Elixie? Penumbra. She's a strange one, but she has the gift. I didn't know what else to ask Deridlus. Was there not a mention of Deridlus? It was in the clue book, wasn't it? Ah, just was an old pal of the person that wrote the clue book. Don't have a plan yet, so you'll see baking this weekend for Thanksgiving, then bake for student workers / holiday party. Oh gosh, I completely forgot about student workers / holiday party. Ooh. Since now it has entered my brain, I'm going to jot down an idea. In the past, I used to do my Grinch cookies for the student goodie bags. I may still end up making some Grinch cookies this year. Incidentally, Grinch cookies are just that is the name that my niece gave them. They were Watergate salad cookies. And for anyone who's not familiar with Watergate salad, it is a recipe that was created to... It was created as a promotion Like, it was created to support the release of pistachio-flavored Jell-O pudding. And it was named Watergate Salad because it was created around the time that people were still really obsessed with Watergate and the Watergate scandal. And so they thought naming Watergate Salad would, get people attracted to it. But basically, it's Cool Whip and pistachio pudding mix along with some crushed pineapple, shredded coconut. Generally has walnuts, but I leave those out because I don't like nuts that much. But basically, it's a fluff dessert. And I have a recipe to basically put all those ingredients into a cookie. Hot bacon hats. Get your hot bacon hats here. Oh, no. Bacon all over your head. Anyway, the idea that I was writing down was I want to try making some strawberry snickerdoodles, because I think like the cinnamon and sugar cookies with strawberry would be really good. I don't know if it's something I just came up with or if you've made some strawberry snickerdoodles before, Alexi. We're going to say goodbye to Doridless because I don't have anything else to ask him. Oh, wait. You. Don't disappear. I know it's getting dark, but you have to talk to me. He's a merchant. You see, a short congenial fellow. I don't actually know the definition of congenial. I have a vague understanding of what it means in that the person is generally good-natured, but I don't know the specific definition of the term. Welcome to the Blue Bottle Tavern. Name. I'm Rob Fraser. Okay, there's no way that Rob Fraser is not named after a specific person. We already know that people in this game are named after people that the developers knew. There's no way Rob Fraser isn't. Oh, you have a recipe for strawberry snickerdoodles. I probably am remembering that you made them, which is what made me think of them. I was like, I want a strawberry cookie. Strawberry cinnamon. Oh, wait, I could just do snickerdoodles because cinnamon and sugar and just add the strawberries. And then I was like, oh, I think Elixi's done strawberry snickerdoodles before. Anyway. A fun swear. Pleasant because of personality, qualities, or interests that are similar to one's own. Oh. That's less of a good word than I thought. They're not pleasant because they're pleasant. They're pleasant because you agree with them. Job. Taverner. I'm just gonna say taverner. Mead. Wine. Bread. Brie. And the house's brew. Fraser's Folly. We already know what would happen if we said mead, wine, or bread, or brie. Commerce would ensue. I'll have to ask about Fraser's Folly. I'm probably also going to buy some brie just to give it to Sherry. Does Sherry go well with brie? I mean, I know our mouse Sherry will like the brie, but I don't know if Sherry goes good with brie. Whether that cheese pairs with that wine. First, let's ask about Fraser's Folly. I brew Fraser's Folly myself. It would depend on the sherry. 'Tis a very popular ale hereabouts. Uh-huh. Folly. Yeah, I expected that was going to be the same response, but I had to check it. Ale. No. Nobody's buying the ale, thanks. So commerce ensues when you ask about ale. Not surprised by that. Oh, I didn't mean to bold that. I want to ask about brie. I will. It's a fine cheese. We serve it warm with sliced almonds on top. It costs 6 crowns. Would you like some? Rob serves Aacon a plate of brie. Enjoy. Anything else I can do for you? I think not at the moment. I bought it because I had the gold. But what I'm looking for is... Yes! Oh, but I don't see sherry on the screen, so I don't know where to... But... it just comes out as cheese. It doesn't actually say brie. I'm saddened by this. All right. There's sherry. Move that wheel of cheese to our mouse friend. Mouse friend! Oi. Are you just a guard or are you something else? You see a muscular, well-armored guard. I don't think we've talked to guards in this game. Nope, apparently we have. Because that description already existed somewhere. Hello, can I help you with something? I'm not allowed to give out that information. It's just a guard. I am one of the Lord British's elite guards. We keep order throughout Britannia. Order? It's been a long time, at least 50 hours or so-ish, since we spoke to a guard, so I'm just going to do the keywords. Lately our ranks have thinned. Many have been lost against the gargoyles. Okay, hang on. Sir not appearing in this film. Not allowed to say. Let's just see if these are all the same things. Yeah, there's nothing new. This guard is not saying anything new. I'm not going to repeat this conversation. I suspected. He's a clown! Bye. Okay. There is no inn. Bum, bum, bum. Oh, that's Katrina. I bet that's the entrance to those catacombs that we're gonna need to go into. But for now, since it is nighttime and nobody's gonna want to help us, let's head northward, past the Lord Mayor's house. Oh my! I don't think I can go in there at present. But that is Penumbra's place, so we're gonna need to go in there. Well, isn't that peachy? I honestly don't think I have the spell needed to get through here. Would dispel magic work, I wonder? I'm just gonna save real quick, because if it doesn't work... There is no inn, only Zool. That rental is getting like 0 out of 10 stars. Was on fire, full of toxic fumes, and had portals. And don't get me started on the lightning. Let's see if Dispel Magic works. It does not, so let us restore the game so I don't end up wasting those reagents. Well, okay, I think we're gonna come back. We haven't been to the Lyceum yet. Also, I haven't found the person with the key to the catacombs, but it's nighttime, so I can afford to go a little bit further afield, right? Is that a mouse? It's a mouse! Talk to it. No response, but I have your friend Sherry here. Why are you running? The Lyceum should just be up this way. I presume that's where this road is leading, since it's really the only other place on these islands. Uh-oh. The road diverged. I must consult the map. Where's the map of the Lyceum? The Lyceum. The place offers free portal travel and you give it 0 stars? All right, so the Lyceum, oh, okay, I think we reached this crossroads is what happened. The observatory should be off to the right, or to the east. Right here should be Dargoth the Healer's place. This should be the Lyceum proper, and way up here should be Shao the Mage. That was one of the people that sold reagents. Dedicated to the pursuit of truth, this small community is rather dull. I must admit a certain fondness for the scholar mage Mariah, but I'm afraid I don't suit her fancy. At least you can always get a straight answer out of her. Don't even bother talking to Theriand. He's full of nonsense as far as I'm concerned. The astronomer is a little better. He lives for his stargazing and for grinding ever fancier lenses for his telescope. Dargoth, at least, is a down-to-earth sort of fellow, the sort of man I can understand, but there's no strong drink to be had anywhere around, except, you know, down in Moonglow. The road south to Moonglow is the finest attraction in town, as far as I'm concerned. And then there's a note. It is crucial that you show Mariah the Gargoyle book as soon as possible. Shao lives to the northwest. She specializes in selling general purpose spells and also sells 8th level spells to those who prove themselves worthy. Speaking with a wisp should provide the key. You may find it easier to find one at night. All right. But it is nighttime, and it being nighttime, I feel like we should go to the observatory. Right. You cannot tell me that the astronomer in the observatory is asleep during the night. I will not believe you. I'm not going to steal things, although I will search the bookshelves. I was not expecting to go outside. Hey, though! Talk. Talk, mage. Talk. He's a red mage. Right. Wait, why do I have other people listed as being at the Lyceum? This is the first time we've been to the Lyceum. Apparently we've been to the Lyceum already, but we only spoke to Mariah and Theriand. And we didn't finish talking to Theriand because we didn't ask about Dewey. I am confused by this. You see a solemn man constantly dusting and polishing the items in his shop? Philip, it's on, it's on lots of platforms, but if you mean what platform do we have it on, it is, I bought it on iTunes. So it should be in family sharing under the things that I own. The old man never turns away from his telescope. Shh. Can't you see I'm busy? Whoever you are, come back in the morning. The old man adjusts the telescope, exclaims, "Aha!" and starts scribbling on a scroll. Seriously? I can't even talk to the astronomer at night? What is this game? Let us see well. I need a bucket to use the well. Well, alrighty then. Everybody's gonna be asleep. I hear something to the south. What are you hearing to the south, Shamino? Also, I don't want to go there. I don't want to fight things right now. I don't know what to do. I have good enough health that sleeping right now doesn't make sense. You can say hi back, Philip. Or, well, I should just say, hi. I don't know if you're watching together or what, but maybe the astronomer is taking the day shift? I mean, the astronomer's wrapped up in his work. I feel like I should just advance time. Because it would be a waste of resources to sleep. So let me do that. I just don't remember what the numbers are. Accelerate time. This is like the only cheat I have used in this game, and I'm fine with this one, for sure. I don't feel like I'm losing anything by advancing the time when I just need to wait until morning to do the things that I need to actually get done in the game. So Oh, wow. I will, Elixir. It's morning and the astronomer's gone. Let me stretch and then we'll see if we can find him. The headache is still there, but I'm noticing it less since I'm focused on the game and the stream and stuff like that, so... Thank you for the self-care redeems elixir. Alright, astronomer person, where did you go? He truly is a mage. He disappeared. If I walk away and then walk back, he might respawn into wherever he's supposed to be. Hello? Is anybody home? Hello? Is there anybody in there? Just not if you can hear me. Is there anyone home? Apparently not. Oh dear. Well, this is a bit of a pickle conundrum. I suppose I'll go off to the rest of the Lyceum and maybe ask Therian about the keyword we didn't ask about before. I thought we were gonna go for the shrine today. At this rate, I don't know if that's gonna happen because right now I have no idea how to get to the runestone. There's a guard. This is the healer's place. Maybe it's not morning enough? Talk nothing. Oh, that is a high collar and a very pronounced widow's peak. And who might you be, person? I think this is the healer, whose name I've already forgotten. You see a stern man in severe man in white robes. The illustration is purple robes, unless my ability to see color has been altered significantly. You interrupt the man from his research? Yes, yes, what is it? You have come for healing, I suppose. First. Name. I am Dargoth, Master of Medical Lore. Master of Medical Lore. If I needed some medical lore, job? My true calling is research. My studies here have advanced the healing art throughout the world. But more often than not, I'm called upon to cure poison ivy and heal paper cuts. I mean, paper cuts can be really freaking... they're painful. Yeah, we know cure and heal, commerce will ensue, so we'll just note that. Maybe the collar and shoulders are purple and the robes are white. Yeah, that's possible. I grow weary from such trifles. Great. I'm glad you're so contented in your work helping people not be in pain. I don't know that I have anything to ask him specifically. There wasn't anything referenced in the clue book that I needed to do with with the healer person. Dargoth. And research wasn't a keyword. I'll try it anyway, but I don't think it's going to do anything. Come, get to the point. I'm a busy man. Well, fine, goodbye. Stay out of trouble. I don't want to see my fine workmanship wasted. Are we buffering? A little bit of internet instability, thanks to my internet service preventer. I believe it is resolving, but, yeah. It's a common occurrence. Around here, at least. Yeah, it looks like it is resolved. So... yeah, that one wasn't as bad as earlier, but... let's sigh. I do, like, once a week, I check to see if there's any progress on when we might get better internet. So far, nothing. Yeah, okay, so there's a healer here if we happen to need to be healed. I don't know why we would ever come here and spend money to be healed when we can just teleport to Lord British's castle and get healed for free. Hello to the Lytheum. Oh, it's Therian. We've already spoken with Therian. But we needed to ask Therian about Dewey, so you see a busy-looking man wearing a blue robe. So many books to keep organized. It's a wonder I have any time for my own studies. I mean, sure. This is a common feeling among library professionals. That there's so much work. It's hard to do your own studies. Although... as a librarian, your own studies tend to be confined to librarianship, because that's all you have time for. Can I help you with something? Oh, I'm sorry. I just remembered. That book was checked out last week. Try coming back for it later. So we have, apparently, I didn't write that down before, but we have not done whatever trigger lets us get access to the Dewey book in the game. Learn about Dewey. Was a quest I wrote down. Wow. That was a really long time ago. Free is a hard price to beat. I don't know, Therian. Fine. I will come back later. Remember, any books you take out of here are due back before the next bipolar lunar conjunction! Okay. More? Should we tell him that someone drew something on his forehead? I mean, I don't want to embarrass him. So we can't get into that yet. And that's like literally the main Lyceum. Oh, there's this down here. I bet we came in here and spoke to whoever was down here. Some noises to the southeast. Yes, I bet this is the other person that we had already spoken to at the Lyceum. Apparently, eons ago. Mariah. Yeah, you see a freckled young lady with an enchanting smile. Good morning, my lord. Can I help thee? I have no idea. We got a quest from Mariah at some point in the past. I have no idea what. Did we already finish it? Wizard of Oz, Therian, L. Frank Baum. Maybe that's the one that we got from Mariah? Wow. Oh, no, here it is. Find other half of tablet for Mariah. Talk to traveling folk at a pub. Intrinsic, maybe? Return to Mariah with both pieces. Apparently, we should have done that before coming back here. I have no memory of visiting this place previously. Apparently we did, though. What else have we asked you about? Examines the book, seen the script. Part of an ancient silver tablet in my study. Wait, that is... Okay, yes. Book of Prophecies says something about the end of our world. No! Yeah, okay, so that's that tablet quest. We need to... Possibly we need to do that today. I have no idea. The previous few towns with fewer people, we did less running around. But right now... Although it was dark, it's possible if we go back to town during the day and talk to people. But now I'm up here. That's more Lyceum. Consult the map. The only other building marked on the map as of interest is Chow the Mage. Northward. All right. Oh, are they gonna come to life and like attack me? I should save. I don't know what to expect. Is that a beehive? Oh, no, gear work. This is a sawmill. It's marked as Chow the Mage's place. A black potion and a blue potion. Lightning wand! Flask of oil, less interested in. A ring of invisibility. Nice. Crystal ball. All right. What do you got for me, woman? It's because we don't know her name yet. She's not just woman. But I'm sure if we called her that, we would hear her roar. Let's see. You see a wise, scholarly woman. Good afternoon, Avatar. For what purpose hast thou come? My purpose is my own, but, right now that purpose is, what's your name? I am Chow. Yep, okay. This was as expected. And what's your job? Because we always ask. I serve on the Council of Wizards. Ah! I can't type. People are watching me. I also teach spells and sell magical reagents. I know there were reagents that we wanted from her. Let me check real quick and see which ones. Magic shops. Oh, the prices of her spells are intermediate, but her reagents are all very expensive. She alone sells more than 1/3 of the spells available in the game. But don't buy reagents from her, because she is the highest priced on all of them. Okay, great. I'm glad I double checked. She holds the rank of High Woman Wizard. Essentially, yeah. But also, why? I mean, as with any profession, I don't think it's necessary to specify woman profession. Just, she's a wizard. Okay, so let's ask these keywords. Your example inspires us all. Well, that was a useful keyword. Wizards? We're sort of on the coast. Wizards of the coast. 'Tis our task to keep the forces of magic in balance throughout the land. Uh-huh. So sort of like Force users in Star Wars, where the good ones couldn't understand why the chosen one would turn to the dark side when all dark side Force users were basically gone and the light side had been dominating forever. And like, the Force sought balance, so of course the chosen one turned to the dark side. Things had been light side for too long. She holds the most of the spells in the game, but wasn't important enough to name. Oh, she has a name. So when we first talk to them, it doesn't show their name because we don't know it yet. If I exited this conversation and came back in, her name would show up there because we've asked it and we know what it is now. It just doesn't update that graphic during the conversation. We have to end the conversation and come back in before that graphic gets updated. We also do what we can to promote the 8 virtues. Right. Let's ask about balance. Something my inner ear doesn't like. Not an easy task. Well, indeed. Virtues. We created the shrines many years ago. Oh wait, the wizards created the shrines? Did I know that? I probably knew that from one of the previous games. I mean, they probably told us that in Ultima 1, and I just don't remember it. Created the shrines many years ago. I mean, I don't know how much time officially, like, in-game has passed since Ultima 1. But the shrines existed before Ultima 1. I think. Yeah, I'm pretty pretty sure they did. Okay, so... No, I didn't write down the keyword. Thariand can tell thee more. We were just talking to him. Okay. Thariand. He is the librarian at the Lyceum. I think I already knew that. Such useful conversation here. Surely you know where the Lyceum is. Ah. Hi, Cranberry, how are you? I don't actually think that the Shrine of Honesty is going to happen today. If I'm being honest, it seems like this one's going to take longer than a single stream from our initial entry into Moonglow. I had hoped. All right. I'm sure reagents commerce would ensue, so I'm just going to put that here also for spells, but I do think that we should take a look at what spells are on offer, because we need something to dispel those magical effects that are blocking our way. If I'm being honest, yes. In which circle does Aegon wish to study? Oh dear, I think I need to look at this. Wait, do I not have a... I need to look at one of the PDFs that came with the game to know what I should buy, spell-wise. Sherry in a Santa hat. Yeah, that's a little, like, extra thing that Stream Elements, like, when I set up the emote wall thing, the fountain, I can turn on holiday hats or holiday flair or whatever. And so during Halloween time, it was a witch hat, and now it's a Santa hat. Compendium. The Secret Knowledge of the Mage, page 22, possibly? Is there a better source, I wonder? The manual is mostly for the copy protection stuff. Reference card have spells? I don't think it does. Yeah, I'm guessing the compendium. So page 22 of the compendium. Arcane study of spellcasting, list of reagents. Witch hat? Lingua Magica, the spellcaster's words of power. Okay. This should have the list of spells? No. Maybe it's in the clue book. Oh, the 8 circles of magic. This is what I need. Because apparently I have to tell what circle. Actually, first I should write down what spells I know. And to do that, I'm just gonna jot this stuff down on the spreadsheet real quick. Known spells. I know you all can't see what I'm doing right now, but you can see the list on the in the little part of the window. Create food. I have not forgotten that we are on the big PDF small game screen, but I'm not done with the PDF yet, so. Detect magic, dispel magic, douse, heal, help, ignite, light, poison, and untrap. All right, because I do believe it will be useful to know which spells I know while we look at this book. So, first circle, create food. We know this one. Detect magic. Dispel magic. We don't know detect trap. There's gotta be a way I can show you what I'm doing. Actually, it might be better on this, because then I can show you the spreadsheet where I'm taking the notes. And let's do it this way. Douse. Because if I'm going to buy magic spells, I don't want to actually accidentally buy ones I already know. Apparently there's a harm spell. Why did I count on formatting to be the thing that did this for me? Harm, heal, help, ignite, light. All of this is first level, and we have most of first level. Heal, help, ignite, and light we have. I don't know, Galara. But also, it doesn't hurt me to make this list. It might hurt you. I don't know. Does it hurt? I'm sorry. I want to be, I want to be sure that I'm not missing anything and that I can plan my spending better than I do in real life. Magic arrow, poison, reappear, sleep, telekinesis, trap, unlock. All right, I need reappear, sleep, telekinesis, trap, unlock, magic. All right, and of that, all right. I have done this poorly, but I'm still in here, so. Oh, just poison and untrap. Poison, untrap. And those are all the second level spells. But now I just need to put down my list and decide what I want to buy, because those are all the spells I know. So it should be slightly faster now. The third circle. of spells. Not of hell, of spells. Curse. Dispel field? Neutralizes magic fields generated by field spells. I do believe that this is the spell that we need to advance what we are doing. Fireball. Hail Britannia, Britannia rules the waves. Yes, indeed, it is an 8-bit version of Hail Britannia. Rules the seas, I think, but... Great Light, Magic Lock, Mass Awaken, Mass Sleep, Peer, which does the same as Gems. See, some of these I don't know that I would ever really need the spell. Repel Undead. Curiously, or out of curiosity, what does Dispel Field need to cast? Black Pearl and Sulphurous Ash. I have a feeling one of those I don't have very much of. Animate? I haven't really been using magic in this game, so I haven't really paid any attention to it yet. Shoot. Oh, darn, I did not mean to do that. Wow. Look it. Mass Dispel. Ooh, what does that do? All magic in the area, but not all fields. And we saw that individual Dispel didn't work on fields, so I don't think I can knock out all those fields at once. Dispel is one of the spells that you need. Dispel... So I have Dispel Magic. Oh, Dispel Field. Yeah. Yeah, that's one that I'm gonna buy because I need it right now. I can't progress without it. But thankfully she sells it because we came to the Lyceum because it was nearby and we had not fully explored it. Wind Change. Some of these spells I remember from previous games, but honestly have no idea whether their application really matters in this game. Explosion. Insect Swarm. Invisibility. Lightning. Make unable to move. Pickpocket. Reveal. Seance? There was a ghost that we were trying to solve his murder. Oh, I love that Excel automatically corrected the spelling of seance to put the ague mark on the E. For those who loved Frasier, hail Cork Master, Master of the Cork. What's really funny, I don't know if you were here for it earlier, Philip, but in the town that we were visiting, there was an ale called Frasier's Folly that is supposed to be the best ale in Britannia. So it's funny that you're bringing up alcohol in relation to Frasier now. Charm Clone. Creates an identical, though not directly controllable, replica of any being. Confuse. Flame Wind. Hailstorm. Mass Protect. That sounds good. Negate Magic. Poison Wind. Replicate. Duplicate version of simple objects. Web. Chain bolt. Enchant. Energy wind. Fear. All right. Almost done. Ah! I don't know why I'm alt-tabbing. I can just click. I'm not locked into the application like when I'm in the game window. Sorry, there's a gate travel spell here that teleports the caster's party to a moonstone location determined by the moon phase. I know this spell existed in previous games, but we have the Orb of the Moons. I don't know why we would ever need this spell. And since you're given the Orb of the Moons at the beginning of this game, I don't understand why this spell is even in the game anymore. Mass invisibility. Cause all nearby beings to become unseen, though still present. Wing strike. Send a powerful dragon's wing against your opponents. If you don't know where all the orb locations go, I suppose. Wait, do I need to know that? I don't know that I do. I don't know that I know. Mostly because I'm sure I've forgotten if I did know. Although I still have all my notes from 4 and 5 in the same spreadsheet, so maybe I do know. Deathwind. Eclipse. Mass Charm. Mass Kill. Sorry, I know it just means charm a bunch of people or kill a bunch of creatures, or, and my brain insisted on reading it as referring to Catholic Mass. So mass charm and then mass kill just came across really weird to me. If it helps, you don't know why I'm alt-tabbing either? Yeah, I mean, that helps a lot, sure. Me and Lord British are the only ones, so all other magic users would need it. That's true. So in-game, the spell should exist. Yeah, and Galara, some of those things... At more than 50 hours of playing this game at this point, I don't have the patience remaining to try and figure some of those things out for myself, which is why I go to it's why I consult the Ultima 6 strategy wiki on strategywiki.org to help me bypass some of the things that I don't have the patience for at this point in playing. Like, I get that there are definitely players who would enjoy figuring that out for themselves. I'm trying to enjoy the game, and the number of individual elements that this game requires you to try and piece together through randomly encountering them is more than I have the patience to deal with, and is likely why I never finished any of these games as a kid. Therefore, consulting what's not even a walkthrough, but is a strategy wiki, to get some of those elements just given to me makes me enjoy the game more. And truly, I paid the money for the game, and I should get to enjoy the game. So I don't really see it as cheating to take away the elements that are making the game less enjoyable for me. That's not to say that they don't need to be there, and it's not to say that other people shouldn't enjoy them. It's just that if I'm not enjoying them, I don't see why I should have to do them. I should just be able to get rid of them and enjoy the story, because I'm in it for the story. Hints, puzzle solving stuff. Yeah, I usually do, but I usually do try to just at least give it a try. But if it ends up taking too long for me to figure it out, then I'm just like, no, I'm just gonna look it up and move on, because I'm focused on the story and I'd rather not spend days of my life trying to figure out a puzzle that is just frustrating me. So we've got a full list of the spells that we have. I have 49 gold. I don't know if I'll even be able to afford anything that she's going to sell us, but let's find out. We want third circle because we want that dispel field spell for sure. It's 75 gold. I don't have enough money. Okay. Well, I guess today's the day where I need to figure out how to make some money. I have not done so in game. None? Oh, that's sad. That's really sad. Okay. I need to make some money. I don't even think I have anything to sell at the moment. I have jars of honey. I could sell those to someone, somewhere. Oh, no. I shouldn't have bought the cheese for Sherry. But Sherry likes cheese, and Sherry is best mouse. I'm honestly not carrying much. I've seen reference to the wisps. Ooh, I could sell these leather helms. I don't need all these leather helms. But who buys them? This is one of the things where it's like, yeah, I could spend the time to write down all the merchants. But why, when the wiki contains that information? And rather than me walking to all the merchants in the game and writing down what they sell and what they buy, I can just consult the list that somebody else already compiled to know that I should go to you to sell these leather helms. You can point over the wizard's shoulder and loudly ask, "What is that distracting thing over there?" To make a lot of money? Let me... I don't know how easy it's... Well, okay, I can definitely teleport back to Moonglow, can't I? I don't need to take the ship, do I? I don't. I can get to Moonglow, which means I can walk back to the Lyceum. So I can leave my boat in Moonglow and just jump straight to you. What is with all the gear work, though? That's a magically sealed door, and there's a field of fire. Why the saw blade? I'm so confused. All right, well... Okay. Use Moonstone. No. Oh, shoot. I didn't mean to do that. No. No, don't do that. Oh, crud. I don't think I can get it back right now. Oh, no. We're just restoring. I did nothing in there other than the conversation, and the game doesn't care if I've done the conversation or not. So I don't lose anything by restoring, and I did not mean to put that moonstone in the ground. Oh, wow. Why did I do that? Is it the first bag or the second bag that I want? Second bag. This moonstone should go in the bag, so I don't accidentally do that again. I meant use Orb of the Moons. Oh, that was scary for a second. Should be here. All right. Oh, it's time to stretch. Okay. Wow, already? Oh, I guess the last one was a little bit late, but also stream is going by a little faster than I anticipated. Or, you know, I've lost sense of time, which is fine. Thank you, Elixir. Okay. In you, I'm gonna get lost. I always get lost. Oh, the map doesn't show me where the circle is, does it? Well, fine. There's a building here. I just have to find the shop. I don't know where the shop is. Aha! I do see the circle. You can't see the map right now. It's fine. I want building C. Okay. I just realized I hadn't actually paid attention to make sure I was showing you all the right screen in a while, so I just double checked, and I am. So it's all good. Oh, the doggo and stocks and... No, we definitely have spoken to the people in the stocks. Oh, I need to go further south. I'm like, did we talk to all these people? I'm like, yes, we spoke to everybody in the town of U. We've been speaking to everybody and exhausting all their conversations, which is part of why this game has been taking as long as it has. Oh, it's Utomo. That's right. I want to sell you things. Is it Julia? No. Wait, who? Do you not buy the leather helmets? You sell them? Wait, who? If Utomo doesn't, who does? Because it says that I should be able to sell them here. The tailor? Would it be the tailor? Because Utomo is... I'm going to try one more time, but I don't... Sell. Katrina isn't on the list. I can't... Let me try the tailor, because the wiki says U is one of the locations to sell leather helmets. So if Utomo doesn't, the only other shop in town that potentially could would be the tailor. I could try that too. Oh, I don't think we've spoken to the tailor. Otherwise it wouldn't just say villager. A short, fat, rosy-cheeked man with long hair covering his eyes. Apparently we haven't spoken to everybody. Yes. Maybe he doesn't want used merchandise around. It's just that he's... Well, he's... I don't know. Anyway. The man seems afraid of you. Well, what do you want? Name. As faint as a whisper, he comes the word... Leonard? It's Leonard, apparently. Job. I'm a tailor, my lord. Tailor. Okay. Where is the tinker and the soldier and the spy? I sew pants, tunics, and dresses, my lord. I use a lot of thread. I know we've sold helmets. Haven't we? I can always just drop them. I don't know. Lists wares. And this will be commerce. So thread. But none of you has any thread to sell. You're not gonna buy hats from me, are you? Right. Apparently I gave the leather helmet to Sherry. That's not who I thought I was giving it to. Well, let's try this one more time. And if it doesn't work, then we're just gonna drop them on the ground and not carry them around if I cannot sell them. Now Katrina's on the list. I don't understand. Leather helm, thank you. Yes. I don't know what was going on. That was weird. I have 3 leather helms to sell. I think that's all Sherry has to sell at the moment. He just didn't want to talk to Katrina. I'll see if I can sell the cloth armor, the dagger. I doubt he'll buy the hoe. And do I need the crossbow? I don't think I do. The things I don't want to sell. Leather armor, shield, and main gouge. I don't want to accidentally sell things, but it will let you sell what you're wearing, which I don't like for this game. Other games prevent you from selling what you're actually using. This one does not. Yeah, okay, so it's just the dagger that, and I'm okay selling that, so good. This is not gonna be enough gold, but we got a little bit of gold. Part of the no hand holding. Please hold my hand a little bit to make it easier. Jeez. Move. Well, come be around then. Move all 5 to me. Give me all your gold. I'm trying to consolidate it. All right. That puts us at a total of 63, which is still not 75. Amazing. Also, I need to double check Black Pearl and Blood Moss. We have 108 Blood Moss, but only 19 Black Pearls. So we can't cast Dispel Field very much once we get it, but, okay. Yeah. Oh boy. Well, let's look at our quests, because right now I don't know. Other than going and finding something to kill, which has not been easy in this game, I don't know. Ask Iolo about Dupree when Dupree's not around, so I would have to get rid of Dupree to do that quest, so I don't know. Ask one of the members of the council. I was just talking to one. I have one rune left. Reward for the Wizard of Oz. We need the Dewey book to show up before we can do that. If you're looking for the clue, there's something for you under a plant in Serpent's Hold. I feel like we've done these, but... And I found the Dutchman. There was nothing there. Find the other half of the tablet for Mariah. I could work on that. Ask someone in you about Nicodemus. Who might be worth asking in you about Nicodemus? Let's look at who's in you. We have Andrea, who's the taverner. We have Big Ben, the farmer. We have Boskin, farmer/thief. We have Jana, the druid, who joined our party. And then Leonard, who we just met. And Lenora, who is the mayor. And Pridgarm the jailer, Sinjin the warrior, Utomo the weapon maker. And wait, we had already talked to frickin' Leonard. Why did it not have Leonard's name then? Maybe I had to restore afterwards and we didn't go talk to him again. Oh, no worries, Kalara. Thank you for coming. It was good to have you join for a short bit, at least. Okay. I'm going to find someone and I'm going to ask them about Nicodemus. Let's start at the mayor's house. Unless I'm supposed to ask the jester. He's Blaine. I know his name, but I didn't have him in my notes as being in you, so now I'm really confused. Let's find out what we know about Blaine. Blaine is he's a juggler that can join my party. We last saw him in Trinsic, apparently. Let's just update that to also show that he's in you. Slightly built traveling folk lad. Oh wait, they're here? Oh wait, they're here. Talk to traveling folk about a tablet. If they're here, if the whole band is here, like, we previously met them intrinsic, but they're not intrinsic right now. Amazing. Tablet. Oh no. I just saw my my bitrate drop. Are we buffering? We are. I don't think it lasted long, but thanks to my internet service preventer. All right, I'm just pour some of this in my cup. The only thing I can do with Blaine is ask him to join, and I'm not going to do that because here's a little tune to lighten your step on the road ahead, said the youthful earl to the traveling folk girl as the moon was casting its silver shine. Dear little lady, my little lady, let me kiss those sweet lips of thine. Yes, I know I am skipping that word because that is it. That word is a racial slur. That's Katrina. Person in stocks. But I need to know, are the rest of the traveling folk here? Tanith. Ooh, I bet Tanith would know. Talk to Tanith. I'll talk to the person in the stocks in a minute. You see a woman wearing an Ankh pendant. Welcome back, Avatar. Tablet. Ask Zoltan! Uh-huh. Ask Zoltan. Per Tanith. I figured Tanith could guide me in the right direction. Now I just have to find Zoltan. Our paths will cross again. I have foreseen it. Zoltan. Hello. Where might you be found in you? Oh dear. First let me talk to this person. Long-haired, raggedy man in stocks. Oh, it's Sinjin. We've already talked to Sinjin. Okay. Karina, you're not who I want to talk to. Where's Zoltan? Zoltan has to be here. The rest of the troop is. Must. That's Leonard. Of course that's Leonard. This is the tailor shop. Why would Zoltan be in the Okay, I got excited and quit paying attention to what was going on. Alright. Zoltan has to be here somewhere. Is this him? It is. No, don't run away. Get over here so I can talk to you. All right, Zoltan. Tablet. Okay. This is awesome. I'd be glad to help you out, but 'tis a hard life sometimes being me. You'd be willing to pay 10 gold for the information, would you? Sure, fine, whatever. Some Gorgio called Captain John brought us the silver tablet and paid us to take it to the Lyceum. I don't know that word. Captain John brought them the silver tablet and paid them to take it to the Lyceum. I don't know that location matters that much right now. I'm just going to leave it as saying Trinsic because that's where we initially found them. While we were on the way there, we were ambushed by Captain Hawkins and his crew. This is going to take me to the shipwrecks, isn't it? While on the way, ambushed by Captain Hawkins and his crew. The tablet was broken in two during the scuffle. The pirates got away with the bigger half. Hawkins took my finest earring as well. I spit on his mother's grave. Okay. Tablet broke. Pirates took largest piece. Also took Zoltan's finest earring. Most likely. They went to Buccaneer's Den with their loot. I think I can only get there by sailing or going through a tunnel. So many more new keywords! Zoltan likes to talk a lot. We took the corner of the tablet that they missed to the Lyceum and sold it to Mariah. Alright, a few more keywords here. Oh. Okay. First, the word I didn't know. Either you're a Gorgio or my name's not Zoltan. Okay, now I need to know. What does the word mean? Okay. It is the Romani term used to refer to people who are not Romani. Got it. And it's not Gorgio, it's Gajo. Or Gaio. I'm not sure. The pronunciation has a J in it, so I think it's Gajo. Alright. Either... whatever. Okay. I already know your name. Captain John. Captain John, I talked to him when he gave us the silver tablet for Mariah. He's a bit eccentric, apparently. More eccentric than a gremlin. Claims as he's been living with the gargoyles. Ooh, really? This is interesting information, actually. Claims he was living with the gargoyles? He talks as if there's nothing evil about them. He said the tablet had something to do with translating. Huh. said they aren't evil, and tablet is related to translating. Okay. Captain Hawkins, the lowest scum I've ever met. Grand. I don't know if we've talked to Hawkins yet. We may have. No place for an honest soul like you, Buccaneer's Den. But if you're determined to go, I hear it's on an island due east of Paws. Yeah, we've been there once already. Sadly, I can't teleport there. And we left our boat at Moonglow. I can teleport to Moonglow and get the boat and then sail there. Oh boy. I did not expect to have to go all the way around the world a couple times in order to... Well, this technically doesn't have anything to do with getting the money to get the spell that I need to get to the last runestone. So this is sort of side questing. Except I think it's also kind of main questing. I'm not sure. On the same island as Moonglow? Yeah, I knew that. Okay, good. Just wanted to see what Zoltan would say. She knows how to be generous to poor wandering folk. You should follow her example. Yeah, you want more money. I don't even need to keep those two keywords at the moment. I believe I have the information that I needed from you, Zoltan, at this moment. Let's see. I'm just gonna highlight that one just in case. All right, update to this quest. Find the other half of the tablet. We've talked to Zoltan. Captain Hawkins stole it. Seek him in Buccaneer's Den. Sweet. Just for good measure, bold and green. All right. And just checking my pockets. 53. Okay, because I spent some. Wondrous. Oh, but I still need to ask somebody here about Nicodemus. I should do that while I'm here? Oh, I was just at the... I really... Penumbra is Karina's sister. I'm just seeing these things on my quest list. I really should consult my quest list more. We haven't met her yet, so I don't know if talking to Karina will do any good with regard to this quest, but let's try. Nope, that's Tanith. Where did Karina go? Yes? Oh, I'm so glad to hear she's okay. She throws her arms around you and kisses you on the cheek. Okay. Apparently, I'm sure that doesn't... Quests don't always have to have an outcome that rewards us in any way. Like monetarily or anything like that. I'd say we're done with that one. We learned about her sister. We have yet to speak to her sister in person. Dragon's Egg. Find the Enchanter. Find the plans for the hot air balloon. Quests don't have to have rewards? That sounds wrong. I mean, truly they don't. And I don't know that that was an official quest. It was just something she wanted. I'm glad that it had a payoff of she was happy to hear that her sister was okay. All right. What was I doing? I need to ask somebody in town about Nicodemus. All right, let's ask the mayor. Talk to the wall. Hello, Lenora. Nicodemus the Enchanter. He lives near here. His house lies between two rivers. Are you sure it's between two rivers and not between two ferns? Find the Enchanter. We knew from Eckert, east of Empeth Abbey, between two rivers due north of Britain. And we now also know, once again, between two rivers. There was a reason we didn't go, though. I think we needed the spell that we are trying to buy in order to actually enter the Enchanter's home. But I would say that we have found Nicodemus. We just can't get there yet. Tim the Enchanter? I don't think we know the Enchanter's name. Although, did she just tell us the Enchanter's name? Because I didn't write it down. I don't think it matters yet. All right. Let me just... Oh, Nicodemus. Oh my gosh. Thank you. I'm so... All right. I don't know that we're ever going to do that one. Members of the council. What was her name? I'm really good with names, y'all. And if you believe that, I might have some oceanfront property somewhere in Arizona to sell you. Zhao. I'm incredibly bad with names. Can I sell you the Brooklyn Bridge? Sadly, I can't, but I can sell you some pieces of it. Get the runes from the lords of the 8 cities. That's in progress. Wizard of Oz. This is book stuff. Let's just give it a color. I think this starts an entirely separate quest branch from the shrines, which is why I haven't done anything with it yet. Because we could go to Serpent's Hold and we could look under a plant. I honestly think that we've done most of this. I'm gonna make it orange because I don't know what to do with it yet. So far, the wrecks have meant nothing to us. This one is the one that we're currently doing. I'm going to make it red? No, that's the wrong color. I shouldn't do red. I should do some other color. Purple? For we're currently doing Oceanfront. Indeed, Detective Zen. Tell Sir Kenneth at the conservatory in Britain what the mantra moo means. I suppose next time we go to Britain. This one I wrote down, I don't think it's an actual in-game quest. Well, Oceanfront, there's sand. Investigate Quentin's murder. Ask Horrence about guild languages. We tried doing this. It didn't work. I don't know how to ask him. Figure out how to ask Quentin's ghost questions. We couldn't talk to the ghost. Patches of glassy seas. I didn't see any. That one's at the Lyceum. We were there not too long ago. Hot air balloon. Don't know where those plans are at the moment. Find the enchanter. Find a dragon's egg. We know where the dragon's eggs are. I'm not ready to go to the Dungeon Jester and try and steal eggs from dragons. I don't think we're quite there yet. I don't have enough money to try going and talking and asking the traveling folk for advice or what they have to sell. Yeah, I really don't think I have enough money to make that worth doing yet. Oh, I don't know where the Klein bottle is, but unicorn horns. Okay. I think our next stop has to be Buccaneer's Den. Or I could jump back to the Lyceum real quick and try to do the two that are there. That might be faster. Because Buccaneer's Den is going to take a little bit of doing. So let's do that. Because I can accomplish that. Go and talk to these two people on stream, and we can do the Buccaneer's Den 2 weeks from now when I stream again for this game. Let me look up how to teleport to Moonglow. I think it's up to left 2, but I don't like to teleport blindly. Use Orb of the Moons. Up 2, left 2. This will take us back to the island where our boat is, at least. So if we need to travel by boat to get to Buccaneer's Den, we'll at least be on the right piece of land. Okay, we're in Moonglow, which means to get to the Lyceum, I need to just follow the path to the north. And if it happens to be, I'm gonna save. It's been a while since I saved. If it happens to be night when we get there, I'll just advance time. All right, I need to find ephemerides at the Lyceum. He makes clockwork gears. And then Zhao is one of the council. I'm guessing ephemerides is probably the astronomer. I don't remember why we need clockwork gears, though. The reason I'm guessing Ephemerides is the astronomer is because Ephemerides is related to space. In astronomy, the Ephemerides, tables of data, wait. So an ephemeris, which is the singular of ephemerides, is a table or data file giving the calculated position of a celestial object at regular intervals throughout a period. Ephemerides are used in celestial navigation and astronomy. So I knew it was related topically. So I'm guessing our astronomer here. Why do I need clockwork gears? All right, we were talking to Troy, the clockmaker. Ticking is the pulse of civilization. Ephemerides is going to build a model of the whole system of moons, Likes to play chess. Ticks would be useless without talks. Without clocks, people would just sit around uselessly with no idea what to do next. I don't think that's true. This was our conversation with Troy that happened, I don't remember when. Talks are deeper sounding and more satisfying than ticks. Ephemerides lives at the Lyceum. Gearwork. Center for Learning. I don't know why we would need the clockwork gears, other than Troy said Ephemerides makes them. But let's talk to the astronomer. Speaking of clocks, it is now 6:15. About time to start winding down and letting the pendulum swing to end of stream. Thank you, Alexi. All right. It is not nighttime anymore, which means I should be able to finally talk to the frickin' astronomer who didn't want to talk to us at night. You see a solemn man constantly dusting and polishing the items in his shop, which did not make sense when we were not in his shop. Yes. What can I help you with, sir? First, tell me your freaking name. Oh, yeah, I'm Ephemerides. It's nice to have something confirmed. And your job? I am an astronomer. Lovely. Let me give myself some space for keywords. More precisely, I calculate movements of the stars, phases of the moons. My field of specialization is tidal predictions. I also make various glasswares and instruments. I thought you made clockwork. No, it was gears. I swear we were... What was... Toby? Tori? Tony? Who was the clockmaker? No. Troy. I came close. I'm gonna ask about Troy. Just... Alright, whatever. Moons. M-O-O-N spells moon. I plan to publish a paper about how the world is flat to dispel all this foolish talk to the contrary. Oh dear. I'm not sure I want to talk to you anymore. Now, interesting note. In all 5 of the previous Ultima games, the world was round. All 5 previous games, if you sailed west, you'd end up east. And so you could go from the west side of the continent to the east side of the continent by getting in your boat and sailing west. In this game, the world is indeed flat. You can no longer sail west to end up east. You have to go around the continent. So this is probably an inside joke that was put in the game because this is the first game where you have not been able to treat the world as though it's round when navigating on the ocean. Afterwards, I will construct a model of how it all works, an orrery. Pleased with your interest, Ephemerides shows you papers with plans for a clockwork model of the Caesarean system. This a flat piece is Britannia. Each moon would exert a pull on the oceans, thus resulting in the tides. You turn that little handle there to get it to go. So, I was watching the bitrate, waiting for it to come back, and it went from 0 to 20,000 bits per second. Or kilobits per second. And then settled down to the roughly 3,000 that it's supposed to be at. But it went from 0 to 20,000. I really, really, really wish that my internet service preventer could get their house in order and actually provide a stable service. The normally state Ephemerides is practically giggling with glee, apparently. Okay, goody. Title? Lord British has requested the publication of an almanac for use by the general populace. It will contain high tides, low tides, ebb tides, flood tides, spring tides, and neap tides. I'm actually going to try and put these in order. Spring, neap. Lord British wants an almanac. We've gone to plaid. Plaid what? I'm confused. Slightly. Once and almanac. Alright, spring tides. The opposite of a neap tide. The sun, earth, and moons are all aligned. Opposite of neap. Sun, moon, earth, moons are all aligned. Oh, it's a Spaceballs reference. Sorry, I really need to watch Spaceballs again. I don't think I have seen Spaceballs since I was in high school. I enjoy it. I remember enjoying it. I enjoy some of like the memes and things related to it. But I haven't watched it since I was in high school. Thus, lines of low and high tide are far apart. Once I construct my orrery, I'd be able to demonstrate the principles involved. All right, so neap tide is low and high tide marks are close together. The planets are in quadrature. Uh-huh. Whatever that means. How about we ask that keyword? Plaid was what happened when they went beyond light speed and then hyperspeed. Got it. Okay. So in some ways, it'd be similar to like in Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, when they use the infinite improbability drive and then they start counting down, and there's an announcement when the normality is achieved. It's just something rather unusual. I love the infinite improbability drive. Angular separation of two celestial bodies as measured from a third being 90 degrees, of course. Oh my gosh. This is very technical. I have no idea if I will need to know it. So if they were in quadrature, that would mean Britannia, the sun, and the two moons were all at 90 degrees to one another. If the whole system was in quadrature. I'm not sure. Is that possible? Since I cannot picture the geometry in my head, I would need to draw it to figure it out. Oh, but only as measured from a third, so only 3 of them. So if you're on Britannia, the sun and the two moons would all need to be at 90 degrees from one another. Not knowing enough about the moons and their orbits to say for certain, I'm guessing that yes, this system would allow for that. Let's see, a very safe tide. I'm guessing tide is going to give the same response as tidal, but I'll try it anyway. Oh, it's not. Okay. I will finish this conversation and then we will end and we will talk to Zhao next time and then head off to Buccaneer's Den, I think. All part of our quest to eventually do the final shrine. Britannia's tides are a function of the moons, which we knew. I just can't have a keyword without a note or I'll think that I haven't finished the conversation. Moons. Have we not asked you about moons already? Okay, we did. Let's just double check. Plan to publish a paper. Got it. All right. That is that conversation line. So then we have glasswares and instruments. Lenses and the like. Okay. Yes, sextants! We need one of those. What do you want to bet? I can't afford one right now. High Tide, when a certain brand of laundry detergent is on the top shelf. Oh, yes. That's hilarious, Moody Mystery, and deserves points. Also, how do you keep people from eating Tide Pods? High Tide. I just had to build on it a little bit. Because that's what came to mind. I don't have enough money. Oh, I do have enough money for a sextant. I mean, it'll mean more money that I have to buy before I can get the spell that I need, or buy money. More money I have to get before I can get the spell that we were trying to get, but I think it's worth it because I've needed a sextant for a while. Yes, I want one. He hands Aecon a sextant. Yes, what can I help you with, sir? Bye. How many sextants might one need if you can buy more than one? "5 degrees south, 81 degrees east." Using the sextant tells me my location, and it does it during the day, apparently. I assumed it would only work at night when I could see the stars. But I guess you can see the moons all the time, sort of. Yes? I don't know. The sextant would be the position of the moons and the sun. Anyway, if I get specific coordinates to find something, I'm now able to use them. All right, I found him. The note about making clockwork gears? Apparently nothing. All right. First priority. I'm doing this so that next time we come back, which will not be for 2 weeks, I will know what I am supposed to be doing. Second priority, and then because we're here, so I need to talk to Zhao. Even though we don't have the money to buy the scroll that we want, I was apparently supposed to ask a member of the council about wisps. And Zhao is a member of the council. So need to ask her? I assume they mean the Wizards Council. I don't know. Maybe they meant something different. But we'll find out next time. And then I guess we'll head off to Buccaneer's Den because I don't have any money to buy the scrolls, so I can't head to the shrine because I need that spell. But let me save. And let's finish for the day. You're not giggling at the word sextant? Sure. I know there's a command. I don't remember my commands. What is the command? Uh-huh. Yes. I believe, didn't I just roll a d20 and I rolled a natural 20? Am I reading this correct, Elixir? I was rolling to disbelieve. Anyway, I don't know how it works. Ah. Okay, I rolled a 3. Maybe you were being mature and not giggling. I apologize. I told it to roll a 20. Anyway, thank you so much, everybody, for joining me. And as Lord Portico, Elixir, my mods, thank you so much for the resubscriptions. 23 months. It's amazing. I still have the headache I had when we started, but I do feel better. I'm glad that I did stream. Yeah, thanks everybody for joining. Like I said, I will not be doing the Saturday stream next week because I am going to take off Wednesday, Saturday, and Sunday from streaming and just have some extended downtime since I won't be working either and I need a break. So the next time that we will come back to Ultima 6 is 2 weeks from today. My next stream is tomorrow at 1 p.m. Where I will be hopping back into Mass Effect 3. It's my first time playing it, and I'm running out of side quests, so we're starting to do more like secondary main quest things, and yeah, I'm enjoying it a lot. But then Monday I will definitely be on with at 7 p.m. We're gonna do a little bit more Myst 3, I think. But people have been showing up and seem to like it, so I'll continue with it for a bit. Probably finish it. I don't know. We won't finish it this week, but I'll probably just continue because people like it, and we've done the first 2 games, and if we're gonna move on to the 4th, I should do the full 3rd game. Anyway, I should look and see who's on so that we can raid somebody. Let me see where we're gonna go. I see Havana. What? We may, in fact, no, I don't know. I don't know where we're going. Let's go somewhere. I'm just gonna pick one. We're probably gonna go say hi to Vanna. Anyway, thank you to my mods. And let me set up the raid. Wait, what's Vanna doing? D&D. Oh. See, I don't really want to pop in on the middle of a game in progress, like a TTRPG in progress, which is like 2 of the channels that are live. All right, we're going to pop over to Deshark Games. They're playing A Plague Tale Innocence. I haven't said hi to them in quite a long time. I see a little silhouette of a man. Nope, that one's not gonna work either. We might just not have anywhere to go. You know, we're gonna go to Romy and Michelle's Saturday afternoon tea dance. How does that sound? Does that sound good? I think this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna go to Romy and Michelle's Saturday afternoon tea dance. We're gonna raid Bright Light, who is a musical artist that I quite like his music. So yeah, we're gonna head over there. If you want, you can do the raid call when we get there. It is #RogueRaid. If you have my emotes, you should be able to copy the text that's there and just paste it when we get there. I have no idea. Anyway, thanks everybody for coming. It's wonderful to have you here. I hope I see you again soon. Until I do, get out there and do some shenanigans.